Jim Rex? What's Jim Rex? Would you believe a movie audience guide presented as a public service by this theater's management to help you select your motion picture entertainment? Well, that's what it is. And we urge you to learn these rating symbols and use them as a guide for you and your family. G means suggested for general audiences, all ages. M, suggested for mature audiences, parental discretion advised. R, restricted, persons under 16 not admitted unless accompanied by parent or adult guardian. X, persons under 16 will not be admitted. This seal in advertising indicates that the film was approved under the Motion Picture Code of Self-Regulation.
I know you've been going out on me. No old lady of mine goes out on me.
I'll never tell you, even if you do kill me.
Don't worry, I'm not going to waste you. I'm going to kill you in front of the gang. Come on, Eddie, get ready. Come on.
When was the last time we really raised some hell?
Hey, man, don't want you to die yet. What are you doing, brother? Come on.
Where's Lisa at?
Oh, man.
Where's Lisa?
Come on, I thought shoot.
I said, where's Lisa?
It's Jack's place, man.
Jack's place?
Yeah.
Who's...
The scenes you have just witnessed are from the motion picture Road of Death. It's a story that had to be told sooner or later. We're telling it now. Now see Carol Connors in Road of Death. This exciting motion picture is coming to this theater. See Road of Death. Road of Death. Road of Death. Road of Death.
It's the time to be young. It's the time to be wild. It's the time to be in love. Teenage Graffiti, the sign of the times.
What are you doing with yourself now that you've graduated? I want you. I don't care what anybody thinks.
There's been some trouble.
No one does it like the teenagers do it. And they do it all in Teenage Graffiti.
wasn't enough room in Toyland to escape the terror that rocked Baby's cradle.
I notice you call him Baby, and the case history doesn't show any other name. What is his real name?
Just Baby.
To Baby, life was not a giant playpen. It was a living hell. He wasn't allowed to walk, he wasn't allowed to talk, but he was capable of it. Baby is a full-grown man trapped by 3 women with no way out.
Mama.
Damn you.
We should have let them take him.
Oh, but you're not talking about that circus.
Mm-hmm. They wanted to put him in a sideshow. We should have said yes.
You're calling your brother a freak.
Oh, Mama. I just thought it'd be better that way.
3, 4. Close the door.
I just wanted to face you one more time to tell you that you're sick. You're the one who needs help, not Baby.
That's just so much horse. You want him for yourself. Well, agency or no agency, you ain't gonna get him. Because Baby belongs to us. No, to me.
He belongs to himself. He's not the subhuman thing you've made him.
What have you done to my baby? What do you want my baby? What do you want him? No, what's going to happen to my baby? What's going to happen to him?
The Baby, a Scotia International release, starring Anjanette Comer, Ruth Roman, Mariana Hill, Suzanne Zenor, and David Manzi as Baby. Rated PG.
Now that we have your attention, a few words from the Steagle.
Yubu aband mobi hobav bobin kaban.
Right!
Grobeta the ben spopika, spobanger, obig sabix, obig trebane.
Kabampi, Jabaki, your best, Obeven the Bebo Bambino.
Richard Benjamin is the Steagle. Like most men, he has a job, a wife,
Where are you going?
a family,
What are you looking for?
and problems.
Cuba, the Russians,
The yellow peril.
Like most men, he has fantasies and memories.
I love you. I will never forget you.
So what makes the Steagle different? He does what most men only dream about.
Oh, yeah! Yeah!
He takes off and leaves himself behind.
Hal Winters from New York. George Guynemer Jr. from Paris. I'm Robert Hardy.
Any relation to Judge Hardy?
I'm his son.
He goes where he's always wanted to go. He says what he's always wanted to say.
What was that, Harold?
Oh, you heard me, Payne? You are.
He does what he's always wanted to do.
Chung, baby, chung.
I've never cheated on Fred.
Uh-huh.
In 8 years.
Well,
Let's see it!
how'd you two girls like to have dinner with me tonight?
Oh, I'd love it. You think you can handle 2 of us?
I can try.
Help, darling. I'm Lawrence. I'm taking you, Marcy.
I'm Lawrence. I'm taking you.
Who's Lawrence?
Lawrence of Arabia, sailor.
What's a Steagle? Isn't it obvious?
Oh, buck! You boo! Oh, ball!
Richard Benjamin as the Steagle.
Gentlemen, attention! A comrade, a citizen, a fellow human being cries out for our attention!
Chairs. Why are you so interested in these chairs?
It's personal. 12 chairs, dining room.
Walnut?
By Christopher Hams of London.
Beautiful furniture.
Belonging to a certain Ippolit Matveyevich Vorobyanov.
Yes, that's them!
I want those chairs.
I need those chairs!
Tikhon, you idiot, my gloves.
Do you love me?
Well, let's just say that I am very much in lust with you.
I'm a fielder.
Come on, God!
Tikhon is back.
Tikhon, come here.
Going, master.
12 chairs. They were upholstered in gold brocade. Do you remember? 12 chairs. Walnut, carved in gold brocade. Next time, they gone.
Well, you are. Hope for the best. Expect the worst. Some drink champagne, some die of thirst. No way of knowing which way it's going. Hope for the best, expect the worst. Hey!
Elijah, rise up and take to the road.
Adam Gaines has a 911T Porsche. Good looks, a guaranteed future, and as many girls as he can handle. When you're through with the hip and slick of it all, when the good life becomes too good, when the hard things come easy, then it's time to say so long, shift gears, and head for reality. The world changed for Adam at 6 a.m.
Adam Gaines. Gladys' his boy from California.
Hello there, Adam. I just said to Jerry, this is my daughter, Jerry Joe. Hi, Adam.
Hello.
I said, now there's someone your own age for you to talk with on this dreadful afternoon.
You're not from Kansas City, I take it.
California.
Pharmacy's my field.
Semantics and ditch digging.
Well, just what is that now?
The semantics? Study of meanings.
Meanings of what?
Meanings of words.
Well, why doesn't a young man like yourself, present company accepted, of course, why doesn't he get up off his behind and make a buck?
Harvey Gannon.
Adam Gaines.
Yeah, I see you ain't used to hard work. Oh, you got yourself one hell of a good job now.
Got a job for the summer.
power and light summer crew.
You won't like it. That's for men who never went to school.
Well, let me tell you some big shot. I made you old lady made this. I did it every which way. Get you up! Now we get the Get out of here, Billy! My God, come on!
You're different from us. You got brains. And now you got yourself the balls to go along with it.
Look, I don't want to be stopped in one place by somebody's idea of what's proper. I see you and me traveling all across the country. Europe, maybe a couple of years. Just go. We're two new people. All right? Let's try everything.
Elijah, rise up and take to the road. We got a long way to go.
God moves in mysterious ways, his wonders to perform. Baby.
Get out! Get out! It's not a knife, it's a spoon. I could kill you with this spoon. Who are you?
Insofar as one is able to identify myself, I bear the name Alexander Levine.
This is from the welfare department. No, Mr. Michigan, I don't come from the welfare. I come from God.
I am an angel, and I was sent here to help you.
That's the way a Jewish angel talks. Are you circumcised?
Why don't you call the police?
I can't. He's using the telephone. You're not an angel.
I'm an angel, and you better believe it, because I'm the only one you're ever going to get.
All right. Make a miracle.
What kind of miracle?
Any kind of miracle. Walk into the stove, make a flood of seltzer, fill the icebox full of halva, something, anything. Go ahead.
No. First you believe in me, then I'll pass a miracle.
It's enough that I believe you're Jewish.
Zero Mostel, Harry Belafonte, the Angel Levine.
You told me you were an angel? I believe you're an angel. Come on down.
How the hell did they expect me to make you believe in me as an angel when I couldn't make anybody believe in me as a man?
Have you come to take me away?
No. I've come to give you life. No, you saw it. Right here, in this room. The miracle.
I saw nothing.
I'm an angel. I'm an angel, and you won't believe in me.
I don't need angels in my life. It's too late for angels. What am I, a dog? An animal in the streets? First I should be tortured, and then I should believe? It's too late. Too late.
The Angel Levine. If he's an angel, imagine what God is like.
After the bomb, the past becomes a dream, where cars are things that grow in trees, and comic books are real.
Our city's metropolis. Has lots of cars, and all the clothes are white, and all the people can fly. I'm not here to steal your food or steal your women. I have a show. Now, the miracle. Cereal! Is there a city? Tell me about the city. What is the city really like? Take me to the city! Maybe we're gonna have some babies. Do you love me, Randa? We're not animals, we're people! We have to start living like people! We have to be civilized!
Sidney Miller.
I'm Glen and she's Randa.
I haven't seen anyone in 20 years.
But her! Oh.
She's going to have the baby.
Doris Day and Polaroid and Palisades Park and Safeway and Rock and Roll and Prince Valiant and the Holland Tunnel and Playboy and Miss January and Nick Jagger and Rolling Stones.
Hello, America. This is Miss America. Coonskin's coming. And I'm in it. This is it. Coonskin. This is really it.
Say, Rabbit, if you hip with the big winning plan, now listen to this, now listen to this, now listen to this. Advice from your ace boom man.
Boy, you won. You can take me. This is it. This is really it.
Speak the words, Aaron.
What I am?
Aaron, I'm afraid. She's a bishop, then? A bishop with teeth.
Will you take me, Claudia, for your wife?
Yes. Will you, Claudia, take me, Aaron, for your husband?
Yes.
I drink to it. I drink to the three of us.
And I drink to our right to choose.
Are you coming?
Yes!
Long before you were born, Claudia, your father and I...
Don't you dare talk about him, you who killed him. Heron, will you not challenge this man who murdered my father?
I thought you searched for freedom, but you are slaves. Slaves! If God saves the world, it won't be for the sake of kings and churches. Perhaps it will be for the sake of two people loving each other.
I love you, Aaron.
I love you, Claudia.
Hiram Jaffe's world is just like yours. A little unreal.
Dolly! You listen to that noise?
Move. Some people think move is about moving.
Like a
setting something into motion, Dolly, something I don't understand.
Some people think move is about the system. Breaking down.
You lousy kids, no respect for anything.
Some people think move is about today's plastic culture.
Well, what is that supposed to mean?
We believe in a philosophy of joy and laughter, not in self-recrimination and rebuke.
No shit.
Some people think move is about the battle of the sexes.
Doctor, I don't think my husband understands me.
Is your wife Zoroastrian?
No, Jewish.
Ira, break it the glass.
Isn't that disgusting?
I don't know what it is. I haven't made love to Dolly in months. I just can't.
God, I think you really are going crackers.
Hey, look, this is the third time. And you better tell me you love me or something. Hey, look at that. You've got green paint spots all over your chest. You've even got it on your... Oh, that's kinky.
You gonna try something funny?
No, mate.
When we start picking up weird balls, I come for you first.
Some people think move is just an entertaining comedy.
Who is this?
But some people think move is more than that.
Damn it! I don't need this.
In short, some people think, and some people don't. And some people just move. Move.
Jeffy!
The movie with a message.
Move, move, move. La, 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 la. Move.
You talk about the hippie? What is the hippie?
My name is Today Louise Malone. Age 20, height 5'3", hobbies: reading, judo, music, dope, hate Ashbury, sewing, cooking, collecting fairy tale books.
I'm like a stranger. People just like a stranger in my own hometown. That's right.
I have smoked pot since I was a kid on the police beat. I was first turned on by a police officer.
Basic to many of the problems that we are confronted with today is a breakdown in moral and spiritual values.
Here it is, folks, that terrible drug LSD.
Like there is nothing that I haven't tried. I love it all.
So I think if one denies themselves that particular adventure of consciousness in the 20th century, you're simply a fool.
But Eli... I wear those clothes. They're clean people. They're up.
I have a real feeling for the hippies, and let me tell you this, because I can compare myself in 4 areas.
If you want to make love to somebody, then you should. There's no reason why you shouldn't. And it's not considered dirty. It's considered beautiful.
Rapidly moving up into the entire establishment, and it's a question of whether we're going to turn them on or they're going to turn us off.
So we struggle in our own humble way to destroy the United States.
New faces, new voices, a new awareness. These are our children. and this is revolution.
Isn't she precious? Isn't she cute?
What do you want to be when you grow up?
When I grow up, I want to work in a toy shop.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to show you scenes of an upcoming feature presentation. Its impact is so powerful and subject matter so different that we chose the unconventional way to make this presentation. Be prepared to handle shattering situations and learn what fear means to some.
Why can't you be reasonable?
Reason? How many times have I told you I can't even stand to look at your face?
Mommy and Daddy don't like me. That's why I like toys. They make me happy.
And Jamie met Charlie.
Who do I see about a job?
You're hired.
And they worked together in a toy store. And then...
With this ring, I thee wed.
With this ring, I thee wed.
They're no damn good. Take my word for it, Jamie, they'll hurt you. They'll hurt you.
Oh, Charlie, I can't. Is that why you married me?
Even in this age of permissiveness, toys are not for children will shock you. Make you wonder where good ends and bad begins. Whether or not there really is a difference between the two.
Lonely you'll be in your toy balloon world. Oh, no one can have you.
Toys are not for children is. Toys are not for children. An experience you will not forget.
Welcome to Aunt Martha's King Edward Hotel. Hardly anyone ever checks in. Nobody ever checks out.
What gave you the idea to come here? I don't know what you're looking for, but you won't find it here. Now, I'm letting you stay here on one condition, that you promise not to wander around the hotel alone. This is no place for a little girl.
Sure, all right.
Mrs. Quigley, this is my niece, Cheryl. She's staying with us for a while.
Alice!
Behind each door, there's a private terror. And at the heart of each terror are the private parts. Follow Cheryl as she leads you through the darkest corridors of your mind. Private parts.
Aunt Martha, who lives in the room next to mine?
Nobody. It's a storage room. Why do you ask?
Well, I heard noises in there.
Well, who have we here?
You robbed me of a normal childhood, and now you're trying to rob me of whatever little pleasures I can still enjoy.
Hey, what's going on?
Please, it's all right. Just lie still.
Cheryl? Cheryl? Oh, Cheryl!
My dear child.
Let me, I have to. It won't hurt.
Don't be angry, child.
It's spilling.
I'm only trying to protect you.
This is a lovely one.
Alice, is that you, sweetie?
You will come back, won't you? In cases like yours, instruction is most important.
Don't go, child. You know, it's not too late for you.
Alice is
You can stay here and be my son.
Your son?
Yes, you could have this room. I have to! Don't be like Alan! I never know what you do behind my back.
Please don't hurt me! Don't trouble him!
Welcome to Aunt Martha's King Edward Hotel. Hardly anyone ever checks in. Nobody ever checks out.
They called him Elegant John, and he was one heck of a trucker. Like all truckers, he had a dream.
I worked all my life. I've driven all across the country. All I want to do is make one last run. One last perfect run carrying load all the way across country.
And Elegant John was going to make that dream come true, even if it meant breaking through the great Smokey Roadblock in a stolen truck filled with ladies of dubious background and doubtful reputation. Elegant John set out on the wildest cross-country trailer truck chase in the history of the American highway.
2 more states and we are home free.
Sometimes there was a little detour.
My God!
But there's more than one way to skin a possum.
Leave me alone now. You leave me alone. I'm married.
Ain't nobody that married.
If you know what I mean. The Great Smokey Roadblock stars Henry Fonda.
Back, cowboy. You get in my way again, I'll kill you. You hear me?
Eileen Brennan.
You will never take us alive.
That smoking marijuana would make you crazy.
John Viner as Crazy Bobby Apples. Dub Taylor. And Dana House as Celeste Lay. Fasten your seatbelts, turn on that CV, and get ready for the death-defying ride of a lifetime. Get ready for the ride that would forever abolish the Great Smokey Roadblock. It's the fanciest truckin' you've ever seen.
This is Bronte country, a corner of the Yorkshire moors.
Kathy!
Wuthering Heights is the name of this house. It's where Kathy and Heathcliff grew up. 2 young people defying convention, rebelling against the tyranny of their elders.
I've been waiting for this for the past 10 years, and by God, you're gonna remember it.
And out of this savage environment comes one of the greatest love stories of all time.
Come away with me.
What?
Come away with me.
She may see us.
I don't. Kathy.
Edgar Linton has asked me to marry him.
What did you say?
I said yes. You're thinking, what about Heathcliff?
What about Heathcliff?
Oh, Nellie. Nobody can marry Heathcliff. I mean, he's a wild animal.
Kathy is Anna Calder Marshall.
Open the gate, Joseph.
Anna Calder Marshall is Kathy.
Nellie, I don't just love Heathcliff. I am Heathcliff.
Heathcliff is Timothy Dalton. Timothy Dalton is Heathcliff. A startling new face to haunt young lovers.
You know you
lie to say that I've killed you. Look, I could as soon forget you as my life. Are you not satisfied that I'm in hell already?
At Wuthering Heights, there are two ways of loving. And only one way to hate.
Are you game? Or are you soft as your brother?
Heathcliff! Kathy!
Kathy and Heathcliff.
Kathy?
They call, but they cannot hear. They see, but they cannot touch. Their love is as no other in this living world.
Second of shock, watch. Superbeast, a half-man, half-monster, ripping helpless victims to shreds in his mad hunger for human flesh.
I'm going to bypass the primary and secondary stages.
Superbeast, daughters of Satan, make a date with horror. His and her horror. A double dose of death shown together on the same theater program.
In 1836, he moved like a shadow through the mountains and forests of southern Canada and Montana. Only one white man had ever seen him. His own people, the Blackfoot, were in awe of him. They said he could see like an eagle, smell like a wolf, and run like an antelope. As a warrior, he was terrifying. When his people were dying of smallpox, he stepped out of the shadows and asked the white man for medicine. He got treachery and bullets instead. In revenge, he kidnapped a white girl and boy, and in an incredible journey, outmaneuvered a group of mountain men through the high country for almost a year. His name was Winterhawk, and his story was only told around Blackfoot campfires until now. Charles B. Pierce brings it to the wide screen as one of the epic adventure films of all time. Winterhawk, rated PG.
Conjoined twins called Siamese challenge life at their first breath. History had them as the stuff of myth and symbol. Some tried to achieve such normality as they could. The famous Chang and Ang, the twins of Siamese birth, who gave this congenital abnormality its popular name, married and fathered families. With the increasing sophisticated surgical techniques developed in this century, some twins have been separated and lead normal lives. Others never can. Sisters. They were once one in body, and perhaps one in mind. Danielle and Dominique. One loving, one hating, one innocent, the other... Where does Danielle end and Dominique begin?
I want to report an emergency, a murder.
There was no body. Because there was no murder.
Oh, Dominic, he's okay. No, I can't remember.
Go back, try.
No.
Remember.
He's been freaked.
Freak.
He's been
What the devil hath joined together, let no man cut asunder.
48 films were printed from around the world. They were made by the most renowned directors and featured the biggest name stars in entertainment. But look what happened. A film called Jeremy, directed by an unknown and starring 2 actors no one has ever heard of, not only won a major award, but in fact was voted the most popular film of the entire festival by the general public.
I have a balloon, a happy tune, love enough to last me all through the afternoon. I have the New York Times, 14 dimes, and explanations for the most profound nursery rhymes.
That's triple band still in the lead. 2 next and favorite city in a close second and third. As they come into the stretch, that's triple band and 2 next. That's triple band and 2 next. Triple band and 2 next as they cross the wire. It's triple band.
Does anyone else know you do this?
Nope. It's a secret.
Good. So I wouldn't tell them if I were you.
You know what else I do?
What?
Promise you won't laugh?
I promise.
Well, sometimes when I'm walking down the street, I see some guy ahead of me. You know, just any guy. Well, I want to race him. You know, just me and him. And I create an imaginary finish line. I call the race in my head.
I don't believe it.
And they're off. The man in the blue suit has a 2-length lead as they come out of the starting gate, and Jeremy Jones is a disappointing second. On the outside, Jeremy makes his move. At the 16 pole, that's Jones and the man in the blue suit, neck and neck. As they're coming down the home stretch, that's head and head. The man in the blue suit and Jeremy Jones. The man in the blue suit and Jeremy Jones. As they cross the wall. And it's Jeremy Jones.
Jeremy, a film with nothing going for it, but the people who love it.
This is Dublin. This is my cousin Quackser. He's a man with very special interests. Some men love food, not Quackser. Some men love liquor, not Quackser. My cousin, Quackser Fortune, has a passion for... well, let's just say he picks up where others leave off.
Horse manure, fresh dumb.
Excuse me. Hey, do you really sell that?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it's my job.
This is all about Quackser and what he did to Dublin.
Quackser!
Quackser.
Quackser?
Where's Quackser?
That's Quackser.
That's Quackser.
Quackser, you
No,
are...
I got something on my mind and I want to talk to you. Now
I
listen
have
to me.
nothing to say to you, Quackser.
You just listen to me.
Oh, it was foolish in the first place, the whole thing. Quackser, please, I didn't... I'm sorry.
How do you think of me?
Quackser Fortune found true beauty all over Dublin in small, neat piles.
Dum 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 dum. Ding 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 ding. Ding 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 ding. Dum 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 dum. Bum 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 bum.
I spent 6 years in jail, and it was horrible. I was just breathing and taking up space. Oh, in the last 2 weeks, I've done more living than in all 6 years. Woman, look what we've done.
I came down here to your studio to tell you that I'll forget you stole my song if you start paying me my royalty monies.
I would definitely do something about them dog patch manners of yours.
We got a hit record. I've been chased. I got shot. Then I fell madly in love.
Just because you're smarter than me, you don't have to go get stuck up, you know.
Stuck up? Look at me, you're the one that's stuck up. Permanently.
Well, it's because you're such a constant source of inspiration.
Oh, that's so.
Yeah, well, listen, wait a second. I got something in my pocket I want to show you.
Don't you ever get tired?
I figured 2,123 incidents of lovemaking I'm behind.
Well, you ought to get caught up by morning.
There they are!
Peter Fonda and Susan St. James.
Oh, hell, I'd do another 6 years just to live it over again.
Outlaw Blues.
There comes a time in every girl's life when she knows she's not a little girl anymore. Inga, at 16, at her coming of age, learns everything there is to know about love.
I like to be alone, like you, to do just what I want.
And he turns to kiss you and you smile and you feel
This new dress is really something. I wonder what Mother would say if she saw you like this. She probably wouldn't like it.
There comes a time when she has new interests, a new awareness in her mind, a new feeling in her body.
What smells so good?
Like it? It's nothing dangerous. You would like it. It's very relaxing, you know.
This is my sister Inga. You know, Björn, he's a painter. Where's Karsten?
I don't know.
Karsten?
Björn will be a very good influence on you. You know, he smokes, he drinks, and he even...
There comes a time in every girl's life when she knows she has so much to give.
You have a great thing going, playing naive and innocent, but really you're a little slut.
That's not true.
Excuse me, what do you call it?
Good night. Good night. I'm sorry I acted like a child.
There comes a time in every girl's life when waiting and wanting aren't enough.
I don't believe it.
What do you mean?
I don't believe you're for real.
What, like this? Did you wear it like that? Of course.
Did everybody look at you?
There comes a time in every girl's life when she can't escape growing up. There comes a time in Inga's life when she can't escape being loved.
Taste of love was a night that you'll never forget.
Christina Lindbergh, the girl with them. You've seen her in Playboy, you've seen her in Penthouse. Now starring in Maid in Sweden. In an unforgettable weekend in Stockholm, you'll see all of her. There comes a time in Inga's life when she becomes a woman. Maid in Sweden.
In a time when the world was choked with hate and consumed by war, when a man had nowhere to run, no place to hide, suddenly, there was a valley. The last valley. And to this valley came two men. A man of violence.
Break open every house. We'll round up the peasants and fire the village at leisure.
Captain.
man of peace.
Why such waste? Winter here. Live while your army dies.
Michael Caine is the captain.
If to kill is necessary, I do it. Without conscience.
Omar Sharif as the teacher.
I bring a message from the captain. The captain undertakes to protect your village from all other soldiers on condition that he and his men be well billeted for the winter. If not, your valley will die.
Their goals were very different. Their ideas were very much the same.
There is no just war.
Millions are dead and more will die.
Your leaders are bigots.
Because the Pope wars on the Catholic Emperor.
Your generals are bandits.
Who wars on the Catholic King of France.
You employ any mercenary you can get.
Who wars on the Catholic King of Spain.
And the Pope plays politics, helped by 100 other princes, kings, bishops.
All for their own rotten purposes.
All sides are rotten, except for people like you. Religious fanatics who incite murder for the sake of a God they have never known. Don't you understand? There is no God!
Michael Caine, Omar Sharif. One stood for war. One stood for peace. Between them stood a valley. The last valley.
The story you're about to see is based on fact. A frustrated burglary squad is in a desperate situation.
I mean, we bust them, and then the courts let them go, right? John, what are you talking about? What we do is we set ourselves up as fences.
You want the police to buy stolen goods?
Exactly.
Are you crazy? Why don't we join the mob?
Columbia Pictures presents Dom DeLuise, Suzanne Plachette, Jerry Reed, Ossie Davis, and the biggest lineup of crooks, schnooks, and case histories on record in Hot Stuff. The story of the most successful fencing operation ever run.
You're under arrest.
By cops. So, hold on to your hat, your car, your portable TV, your electric guitar, your transistor radio, your cops, your robbers, your fish, your raft, your hair, your van, your motorcycle, your surfboard, your sanity.
Little Orphan Annie in Florida.
What is he, a sugar nut?
And your sense of humor. Because only one person could take a story this true and make it seem so unbelievable.
I'm hiding behind you!
Dom DeLuise. Hot Stuff. You won't believe it, but it really happened.
Hot Stuff!
Joseph E. Levine presents a Mike Nichols film, Carnal Knowledge. Carnal Knowledge takes two young men from their college days in the mid-40s.
You like that? Yeah. I give her to you. What's wrong with her? Generous guy. Yeah, I'm grateful.
And follows them into the 70s, examining through the years.
Don't press so hard.
The way they dream about.
You want her? I wouldn't kick her out of bed. Will you look at the pear on her?
Talk about.
I think you can make out with her. She's stuff. I'm so bored I'm going out of my mind.
Think about.
She did that? I'd get married in a minute if I could find the right girl.
Behave with.
This has gone far enough.
I cannot stand any more ultimatums.
This is my last one now. Tonight you tell him about us, or tomorrow I tell him. It took a long time, and you know how girls are today. They judge you.
And love.
I could very easily get serious about this girl. She's a lot of fun to be with.
And hate women.
You'll do anything you can to ruin my day, won't you? I got up today feeling so good.
You have such contempt for me.
Carnal Knowledge, one of the best movies ever. Anne Margaret is absolutely superb.
I had the water running. What'd you say?
Jonathan, do you want it over between us?
You want a divorce? I'll take you for every cent you got.
Candice Bergen is amazing.
Yeah, that sounds like what would happen.
What are you so afraid of?
Not you.
Arthur Garfunkel is superlative.
Susan and I do all the right things. We undress in front of each other. We spend 15 minutes on foreplay.
Sometimes I think I'm a better friend to you than you are to me.
Jack Nicholson is brilliant.
Susan, I love you.
This place is a mess. There's not any food in the house. Half the time you look like you fell out of bed.
I want to know her a little better, you know?
First Cindy. Oh, no, not Cindy. How about Sandy? How about Cindy and Sandy?
I don't feel anything anymore.
I'm taken by me!
Maybe I'm too much of a perfectionist.
Carnal Knowledge is Mike Nichols' best.
The masters of tension who gave you The Bird with the Crystal Plumage, the picture that out-psychoed Psycho, have now made a film 9 times more suspenseful. Cat o' Nine Tails. It's 9 times more suspenseful than The Bird with the Crystal Plumage. Rated GP.
Wealthy Elgar Enders never had the chance to live in a slum, so he bought one.
Bonton Heights, that's its official name, will start a trend in urban renewal, Mr. Enders.
This neighborhood's going to be very chic, very chic. Let's hope this influx of the beautiful people is the beginning of an inclination.
What is this we have here?
I'm Elgar Enders, the new landlord.
Hold it right there, monkey.
Are you the new landlord?
I own this house. I'm the new landlord.
You have until the count of 3.
I am the new landlord.
These arrows have been dipped in Fanny's barbecue sauce.
Cigarette pops?
I'd like you to meet my son. My heavens, it's good to meet you.
Hi.
I'm Elgar Enders.
My name's Laney.
William Jr.
William Jr.
Peter.
Are you with Vista? Is this some sort of a new program or something?
No. That's Elgar.
You think I'm white, don't you?
This real estate is very important to me. It's the most important thing I've ever done. I'm a Cancerian, and home is very important.
You're a Leo.
No, Mother, I'm a Cancer.
When were you born?
The roof leaks. The toilet runs all day.
I'm gonna put in a patio right.
My, it's hot in here.
It's really cool, Mr. Enders.
You awful cute to be a landlord.
Oh, we're, insecticide and deodorant.
Is that carbonated?
Oh! It's just ruthless. It's ruthless.
Napalm.
You can get it those hawks a little better if you take your gloves off. I think there's something that you should know, Mother.
What's that, dear?
I think I love a girl who's a Negro.
Didn't we all go together to see Guess Who's Coming to Dinner?
Elgar, I'm going to come straight to the point.
If you march into this house with an armful of pickaninnies, the best you're going to be able to expect from me will be a swift kick.
The Mirish Production Company presents The Landlord.
Okay? Okay!
Starring Pearl Bailey as Marge, Diana Sands, Lee Grant, and Bo Bridges as the landlord.
So, I bought this house.
Bring life to the dead. Bring life to the dead. Bring life to the dead. Drink? Just one drink with me. Enter the occult world of necromancy. You were brought here for one purpose. Necromancy.
A ceremony dating back to the pre-Christian era is the art of reviving the dead. It requires involvement with evil spirits. I'm not becoming one of you witches.
The devil god brings life to the dead, death to the living. Hate, born of fear. Respect, born of strength.
Come and get it!
Man's need to communicate. Two of the screen's outstanding artists in a motion picture of unique power, of rare beauty, of fascinating dangers.
Arnie and Henry, the roughest, meanest pack of bikers to come down the road since the boys in the band.
What in the hell is this? It's a maiden form, and it's mine. Give it to me.
Faggots.
What?
The Pink Angels, a different kind of motion picture about a different kind of motorcycle gang. Behind the denims and black leather jackets, sugar and spice and everything nice.
I see America, she's just around the bend. The Star-Spangled Banner.
You know, Arnie, I never knew my dad. For heaven's sakes, how come? He was always in drag.
Where you men headed?
Down the coast.
Los Angeles?
Yeah, L.A.
And what are you gonna do there?
Ball.
What?
Okay, hold it right there, fella. What did you have in mind, Fancy Pants?
Nothing I'd like more than to nail a few of those long-haired bastards.
The Pink Angels. They rode a lonely road marked detour through a straight world. A world that wouldn't allow them to survive.
Hi. Where's your broads?
Joy's got back her voice. Pays a rejoice.
Would you like 10 pounds of dangling fury?
Like her voice and style, she goes singing a while.
Black is not only beautiful, it's good.
Kill those bananas. I want to take them alive.
Don't miss the Pink Angels, hard riders wearing a size 10 dress.
Randy Rawlings is a born winner, and she's got an Olympic gold medal to prove it. But now, she's about to face a tougher challenge than the fastest runners in the world. The boys' basketball team of Granger High. They didn't know the difference between a jump shot and a layup until they met a winner.
Well, boys, I see Mr. Coach. He hasn't come out yet.
Yes, he has. Except he's a she.
Woman coach? They'll laugh us out of the league.
Crown International Pictures presents Coach.
I know this might seem a little odd, finding out that I'm not exactly what you expected, but I am. Yes.
We practice at night, Miss Rawlings. Late at night.
I am here to teach you how to play basketball. Now, if you have something else on your mind, everybody to the showers. Now! Now, I'll be out on the court every day for anybody who wants to practice. Everyone will take a cold shower before practice if they can't control their irresistible urges.
Coach, I'm sorry.
Something I can do for you?
Yeah. I know they've been giving you a bad time, but if you could give them a little time. You know, we're really not that bad, Coach.
I know. I think you can beat any team in the league.
Randy Rawlings is completely into her work, and she's not going to stop until she turns a bunch of losers into a team of champions.
Kiss the coach. I kiss the coach. You are incorrigible, but I'm pleased.
A team. Team of Paddyways. Team.
She's more to be pitied than censored.
Look, I'm not going to take this anymore. We're going to win the game, and we're going to win the conference championship, and it's going to be because of Randy Rawlings.
The coach introduces her team to the sweet taste of victory. Winning is the greatest turn-on of all for the coach.
Thumb tripping. Gary and Shay were young and beautiful. They thought they were free to take any ride. They weren't free enough to turn one down.
Gotta go where the feeling takes you. You got to go when the time is high.
The trouble starts when someone stops.
You ask most people about who's taking the chance, and they'll tell you that it's the driver that's taking the chance picking up hitchhikers. But I say that it's the hitchhiker.
Gotta go where the feeling takes you. You gotta ride.
Let's take every ride that comes, like we said.
Eddie North, I believe you got a ride.
One day you wake up and the earth goes beneath your feet. One day you wake up and you can't feel no gravity.
Would you classify yourselves as hippies?
We used to believe in free love, and it cost me every time we had some.
Wicked, 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 I forgot that people like this still existed.
Listen to action. Listen to party.
Keep your eyes to yourself, kid.
You gotta go when the time is high.
I couldn't help it. There was nothing I could do. He just kept on driving. And he said that he was going to beat you up.
I believe the ride ends here, boy.
Crime can be fun, but I seem to be one step behind. Could it be that together
Explosive film. Absolutely brilliant. ABC TV.
Superbly, frighteningly effective. Time magazine.
But of course I can prove nothing. This Mother Superior may be little more than a hysterical nun.
Exactly. Mere conjecture.
And what form does this incubus take?
The Devils is not a film for everyone. Vanessa Redgrave, Oliver Reed, in Ken Russell's film of The Devils. This picture has been rated X. No one under 17 admitted.
Free crap loser.
Well, what are you nervous about?
I don't know how to get you from here to the bedroom.
Oh, that's the lousiest approach I've ever heard.
I don't wrestle. I don't coax. I can't. If you want to go to bed, we go. And if you don't, we don't.
Carry me. Carry me into the bedroom. I'd like to be carried, please.
The town is Las Vegas. And these are the rules of the game. Take Academy Award-winning Elizabeth Taylor as a beautiful loser who always gave more than she got.
You don't remember me.
I've never met you before in my life until last night.
Congratulations. There's not many girls in this town remember every good.
What kind of a person are you?
Take Warren Beatty as a loser with winning ways and a crazy dream of beating the game just once.
You can move in with me if you want to.
Both of us free to pull out at any time, no questions asked.
Both of us free to pull out at any time, no questions asked.
A 50-50 on household expenses?
50-50 on household expenses.
What's the rent?
$175 a month.
You just got yourself a roommate.
Some enchanted evening, you...
Give them Academy Award-winning George Stevens as a director in a stage hit by Pulitzer Prize-winning dramatist Frank Gilroy.
Go away!
And you've got a sure winner in the only game in town.
How would you like a nice warm bath?
No!
I'll scrub your back.
No!
Two gallant losers with all the odds against them. Trying to make it together.
Hello.
Why didn't you phone?
I've been phoning for 2 days.
I've been living with him. Why do we have to get married?
I think I'm pregnant.
That's your problem.
Am I hot or am I hot? Oh, it's the only game in town and we're gonna play it.
Of all the heroes, renegades, and dirty low-down thieves the West has produced, none can compare with
Companeros!
Fate brought them together.
You're going to witness a classical squashing of the head! Church!
Greed made them inseparable.
Don't take your eyes off the sweet.
If you're nervous because you want to join us, then be my guest.
And violence made them Companeros.
Give me one single case where violence is absolutely necessary. Yours.
No violence! No violence! How did you escape from there?
It was Marcia. She saved me from a nail that pinned my flesh to the tree.
How?
and she ate off my hand.
Companeros, so unmatched, and yet they're matchless. The Companeros blow everything, including your mind. When you go hunting with Brant Ruger, you go first class all the way. Private railroad cars, the finest food and wines, beautiful women,
See that?
the best hunting equipment.
Gun has that range. $700 a piece. It's a present for you boys. One for each of you. I thought it would add a little something to the hunting.
And the most dangerous game of all, man.
Tell me what you think of me.
Brad. Brad.
Mr. Ruger, your wife's been kidnapped.
I am Brant Ruger's wife.
It don't matter whose wife you are. Kill man, Matt? No.
This'll do it. 700-800 yards.
You mean to say that we go up against them?
Up close, no. But from a distance.
No gun shoots that far.
When your prey is man, it's always open season. There's no limit and no rules.
Brad, stop it!
Why?
They're not game we bagged. Human beings.
$100 says
Brad, he can't
Take off a few more now. Let us stay out of sight.
Let her go. You get rid of her, I will. Let it go! It doesn't make sense anymore.
Malcolm's gonna ride back and find that man and tell him he can have the woman.
Stop it! I'll do whatever you want!
A hunt is a contest between the animal with his instincts and the hunter with his determination. You're invited to a party. We'll play the deadliest game of all, hunting 26 men and 1 woman. The hunting party.
Serious when you tell me your hobby is looking at naked women.
I have an urge which you might call lascivious. Controllable, but it's an urge. I've always had it. Being married makes it seem like I shouldn't have it anymore. But the fact is, I do. You could say it was like a hobby.
So what's wrong with being a voyeur?
Can it be true that love has many ways to ease the sorrows left by lonely yesterday?
We're screwed up.
We have been, Lisa.
I want to be on the cover of Vogue and you want to have sex orgies with Eskimos. What kind of a marriage is that?
Let Bill and Lisa guide you through all the devastatingly funny hurdles of the marriage of a young stockbroker. And what does our lovely wife, Lisa, think about all of this?
All right, I'll tell you the real reason why I can't be with you. Because I have no power when I'm with you. It's as simple as that.
You want power over me?
Over myself, I want the feeling that I can make things happen.
Christ, Lisa, who doesn't?
But I can't take it anymore.
And what about sister-in-law, Nan?
If we went back inside your house and I took off all my clothes,
would you look at me?
And brother-in-law, Chester.
As bad as things may be, they could always be worse.
And psychiatrist, Dr. Sadler.
How very revealing. I ask the most ordinary question, and your guilt makes you assume that I am referring to your peeping.
Lisa, don't fall for this plot.
She just asked if you're signing.
You're not here to help me. You hashed it all over with Nan. You made up your mind I'm crazy. You want to trap me into proving that you're right. What's happening to me? What am I doing here? Am I going crazy?
God, I hate you.
I love you. If it takes my whole life to somehow prove that to you, then that's how I'm going to spend the rest of my life.
Dear, is that starting to tear?
I wasn't.
The marriage of a young stockbroker.
Want to play games? Then meet the girls from Rambling U.
We've got the greatest asset Rambling U ever had, us. And are we gonna use it? Yeah.
Give us an R, give us an R, give us an R-A-M, give us a B, give us an L, give us an I-N-G. Rambling, rambling.
When it comes to cheering, these girls are great. They also have some good plays of their own, like Backfield in Motion. It's Cheerleaders Beach Party. To score with football players, first, get their attention. Next, zero in for a quick pass or two.
This is honey, ginger, and sugar.
We're awfully pleased to meet you. Same here.
Then comes a little basic research about the way they like to play. And if that doesn't work, there's always something else.
All right, follow me.
When these girls go into action, the only thing that counts is playing the game. And the way they play, there's no way to lose. The cheerleaders take off at the hottest beach party ever. Cheerleaders Beach Party.
It was the best of times. They were the best of friends. They made the best of memories.
Why don't you go somewhere?
Your place of mine.
Those cool days. Coolie High.
You can run from Suspira. You can hide from Suspira. But you cannot escape. Suspira. Rated R.
Anyone who can make a girl feel as happy as Paddy can can't be all bad.
Jesus, I'm after forgetting the paper around.
You know, it wouldn't be so bad if I wasn't such an outletcher.
That poor woman just wanted to vent her pent on a gent without a cent.
Oh, that's what I like about the Irish. Everybody's a poet.
That little mot in the pub really was a flower. And a pretty flower should be watered every day.
Bet you tell that to all the girls.
Love them all, but not in the heart. Blow yourself a kiss in the mirror every morning and it'll last for days.
Stuck.
Can I help?
I should have worn me pants with the buttons. To think I taught you everything.
The hardest working lad in the parish.
You seduced my housekeeper.
She knows the way to a man's heart.
What did you do for an encore? Lay an egg. Can you deny
that you placed your hemlock person inside the innocent belly of that dear gentlewoman.
Oh, God, don't the Irish ever look inside their trousers? There's no end to it.
She's got a pal. A real angel. Oh, Jesus. An angel.
And the sea comes up to meet me as I stand upon the sand. Then her eyes return to greet me, and she seems to understand, for she's making a demand.
Paddy Maguire has one hand on his dreams, one hand on his girls, and 1 foot out the door.
In the year 1987, at Cape Kennedy, NASA launched the last of America's deep space probes. Aboard this compact starship, a lone astronaut, Captain William Buck Rogers, was to experience cosmic forces beyond all comprehension. His trajectory was disrupted by an explosion. In the wink of an eye, his life support systems were frozen by temperatures beyond imagination. Ranger 3 was blown out of its planned trajectory. Buck was frozen by elements so instantaneous and perfect that he was fully preserved and living when found by the forces of the Draconian Army and taken aboard the King's flagship Draconia.
Where am I? We asked the questions. Who are you?
Captain Buck Rogers, United States Air Force. Who are you?
What did he say?
Something about a United States. Captain, what is your destination?
Who are you?
You were aboard the King's flagship Draconia, under command of the Royal Princess Ardala, on its way to Earth on a peace mission.
On its way to Earth? You mean we're not on?
Oh. Give him something for his discomfort.
Oh. Are you a real life princess?
I think we've given our captain a little too much medication.
No, I feel great.
And how are we this morning?
Great, where are we going?
We're going home.
Great, where's that?
On Earth.
All right.
I have the strangest feeling I'm going to see Captain Rogers again.
Houston Control, this is Flight 711. Put down the backgammon boards and put away the cards. Lucky Buck is back.
My kind of town, Chicago is.
Practically a foreign language. Can it be some kind of joke?
Hey, baby, this is quite a setup.
It's Colonel Daring, commander of Earth's defenses. Take this barbarian in for interrogation.
Hey, wait a minute.
Captain Buck Rogers, you are now in the 25th century.
I think I will have it right now. What planet? Oh, it's Earth, of course. You returned as your mission required to almost the precise landing area originally programmed into your ship.
Look, Doc, I've been through a lot, but there is no way you can tell me that that city out there is anything like Chicago.
No, it isn't. There's nothing like Chicago left on Earth.
Tell me about the Holocaust.
I can't. The council will tell you in time.
Look, I lost everything that was important to me. My father, mother, brothers, sisters, a woman I cared for. And until I hear something that convinces me different, they're waiting for me somewhere in time and space right now.
By unanimous vote, the council finds for the state. Captain Rogers, you and your representative, Councilor Theophilus, are banished from the inner cities. You will be removed to Anarchia, there to live out your lives as you see fit.
Well, I never thought I'd say this, but that place back there's starting to look good to me.
I wouldn't start feeling sorry for myself yet. This is nothing compared to what lies ahead.
Well, at least I know part of the story. Go, Twiggy. Well, Colonel. What brings you out on a night like this?
Captain, I came to find you at some personal risk.
Very ballsy.
Very what?
Welcome aboard the flagship Draconia.
Delighted. This is an unexpected pleasure.
I'm Colonel Deering, commander of the 3rd Force of the Earth Directorate, and I believe you already know Captain Rogers.
I don't believe we've had the pleasure.
I think you're mistaken, Princess. I never forget a knuckle.
Sir, excuse me. Are you familiar with rock? No.
What are you doing?
It's called getting down. It's a little before your time, if it frightens you.
Nothing frightens me.
All right, fine. Get down and boogie.
It's expressive.
It's disgusting.
What happens when we come together?
We automatically become man and wife.
If you're a spy, I'll have to kill you.
That's an example of your best pillow talk. I think I found your problem.
What is it? What's going on?
Ships. They simply explode.
That's impossible.
Captain, you stay out of this.
Try and stop me. Watch out, Major, on your tail. Roll over, I'll get him. Hold up, I can cut him off. Not that way, you're rolling right into his power.
Captain Rogers, I ordered you to stay out of this.
Colonel, you need all the help you can get. Look out, Baker, he's onto you. Colonel, take it down, straight down, then put on your retros. Pull up, I'll get him.
Now, Captain, let's go home.
Sir, I feel I have a fine team here, and I'm sure I speak for all my men. We appreciate this opportunity to fight for our country, sir.
Very well said, Lieutenant. That's all, men.
This is the story of a group of courageous men.
To victory. fighting a war they couldn't understand.
It is part of our job here to win the hearts and minds of the people, sir. We will make them welcome.
A war against an enemy they couldn't see. A war they thought they couldn't lose.
You know what happened to the French in this country? That's not going to happen to the U.S. Army.
That's what it's like in this war.
But it was a war that couldn't be won.
This one's a sucker's tour. Going nowhere. Just round and round in circles.
Burt Lancaster in Go Tell the Spartans.
The only way we're going to win this war is to get United States combat troops in here.
Cowboy, give me a fire team. Ackley, stay here with a machine gun.
Intelligence believes that more than 1,000 BC are being moved into the attack on Mukwa. They'll come over these walls like a forest fire.
Kong moved in because they knew it was a weak point, sir.
How long does it take for you to get your reinforcements in there?
For 3 days, maybe.
But we won't lose. Because we're Americans.
It's their war and it's their country. We've done all we can do here.
It began as a routine mission and became a massacre. And they sent one last message. Go tell the Spartans.
Do you recognize this music? It's called ragtime. Do you know who wrote it? Scott Joplin. This is how it all began.
What's your name?
Scott Joplin.
Never heard of Scott Joplin. You're an entertainer?
And the composer?
Scott Joplin, the story of the man whose music led the way to jazz, the music publisher who gambled on his talent, the performer who helped make his music famous, the girl who loved him even more than his music. Ragtime was born in the bawdy houses along the Mississippi and almost died there.
Ragtime is not coon music.
What is it if it's not?
A music never heard before. Fighting to be born.
Street vulgarity. Obvious. Common. Like a criminal novel. A passing fad.
The ragtime he wrote became the craze of the gay 90s.
Let me introduce you to the king of ragtime, Scott Joplin.
Ragtime gave him everything. But everything was not enough.
I'm gonna write an opera. An opera in ragtime, a ragtime opera.
Why?
Because it is right. Because it is their music, con Rio fortissimo, and that they will draw comfort from.
It's suicide, financial perfection.
It's what I want to do.
Well, I don't think much of this uptown stuff. Mess around with piano scores. Man any good, he plays his music.
You are the author of America's truly native music. I'm going to make the people know it.
They did know it, then and now. In 1974, his music won an Academy Award for The Sting. In 1975, his opera, Treemonisha, premiered on Broadway. In 1976, he was awarded a Pulitzer Prize for his music. Scott Joplin, still the king of ragtime.
Death machines, one step into the future, where murder is no longer a crime, only a job.
Hey, what are you doing? George!
Number 621, program destroy. Number 234, 385, program kill. Number 447, program eliminate. Death Machines, a motion picture odyssey into a terrifying world. Killers without mind, death without reason. Future are ready now.
M1 to ZK. Docking maneuver completed. Link-up accomplished successfully. Starting rocket motors to continue flight. Over and out. Next step, Mars. 35 million miles away.
Mission Mars. 3 astronauts on a mission to the forbidden reaches of the Red Planet, defying the elements, inviting death and disaster. Darren McGavin, who gambled his life on a fantastic mission to a world no other living man had ever seen.
Oh, darling, I'm so scared.
Nick Adams, who shared the incredible odyssey, living an adventure beyond his wildest dreams. Mission Mars.
What the hell is that?
They met their destiny on a planet that time forgot. An adventure that smashes the barriers of man's imagination.
Watch out, the ball is opening! Help me!
Mission Mars.
Come on, Teen, get up. For God's sake, Teen, snap to it.
Your mother made Phi Beta Kappa at Smith, but I don't think she can make a 4-minute egg.
Jonathan, not tonight. I'm too tired.
Is there anything you can do anymore?
You're just beginning to vibrate. You excite the hell out of me.
Diary of a Mad Housewife, a Frank Perry film with screenplay by Eleanor Perry, from the novel by Sue Kaufman.
In 9 days, we are giving a party for 100 people. I would like to see you do one thing to make this party a success.
Would you come to a party that we're giving a week from Saturday? This is ridiculous. I am going home.
Sit down.
I can't stay. You make me too mad.
You're not mad. You're scared to death.
By far, the Perry's best film. Great movie making. Superb performances. New York Times. An important film. Life magazine. A pungent contemporary comedy. Playboy. A beautiful and dazzling piece of filmmaking. Holiday magazine.
Certainly not a love affair.
Surpasses the Perry's David and Lisa and Last Summer. L.A. Herald Examiner. Witty dialogue. The biting truth is earthy, refreshing, and strangely satisfying. Cosmopolitan Magazine.
You're damn right I'm a sadist, and you're the perfect willing victim.
As usual, you've got everything twisted.
What have I got twisted?
Blisters the current scene. The best Frank Perry has made. Saturday Review.
20th Century Fox presents Making It, the story of a red-blooded and slightly black-hearted teenager. Phil Fuller knows what he wants and goes after her. And her. And her. But don't judge him until the last frame of the film. Making It, rated R.
You're getting closer and closer to the most unnatural kind of death.
You have killed, and you will kill again.
Beyond shock, beyond horror, into total terror.
What was that?
Murder runs wild. Blood runs cold. Terror runs deep red. Everywhere you turn, death is running with you. Deep red. It'll put you into deep shock. Deep Red, rated R.
Inside the House of 7 Corpses is buried the memory of madness. Paralyzed with fear, the visitors wait for the unknown.
This way, please.
From the shadows of the tomb, the dead are summoned to fulfill an ancient curse.
The dead rise and come to me.
A curse no one can escape.
Oh my God.
What awaits you in the House of 7 Corpses is more than a fear you can't explain.
I feel it. I feel something's gonna happen. Something terrible.
A fate you can't prevent.
You're insane.
A death you can't escape. There are 8 graves, 7 bodies, and 1 killer in the House of 7 Corpses. At the end of the last scream, death waits. The House of 7 Corpses holds a deadly secret. You must see it to believe it.
Footsteps on the stairs. A shadow under the door. A reflection from a knife. And all the screaming in the world won't help. In the Hitchcock tradition, the bird with the crystal plumage. If you think you are being followed home from this movie, keep telling yourself it's all in your mind. From UMC Features.
Starring Billy D. Williams, badder than ever.
Bitter, baby, I'm not bitter. I was bitter 350 years ago. I'm violent, you hear me? God damn it, violent!
He's a one-man massacre squad. DeVille Martin.
All right, get down on the floor right now.
You are living in a tormented cultural wasteland. You You are a black man.
Listen, mister, keep your hands off of me unless you want 5 fingerprints across your face.
Now, we know Billy Joe needs guns, and we know he needs them quick.
This is called an Uzi. That's a fully automatic submachine gun, fires 650 rounds per minute.
How about a little Russian roulette?
Freeze, you two!
Billy D. Williams, taking on every badass cop in town. Blast!
Man, what is this shit? What's happening?
Martial law fever setting in. You know what that means?
Sure, shoot anything black that moves.
Busted, blasted, blowing the man off the street. Billy D. Williams. Blast. It'll wipe you out. Solid, man.
Remarkable, aren't they? So natural. So real. Seemingly alive. I'll let you in on a little secret. Some of them are alive. Zombies. Frozen in a theater of terror. People puppets. Acting on the cues of a madman.
Get out, Leslie. Only move, breathe, move, walk, follow me.
Nightmare in Wax. It started with an accident. Cameron Mitchell as Vincent, once a man, now a monster. Anne Helm.
You comfortable?
Oh, very. Am I going to be in here for long?
Only an eternity, my dear.
Now, look, honey, don't try anything funny with that knife. I don't want to hurt you. Don't be
Scott Brady.
Honey?
Observe the preparation of victims about to join Vincent's demonic legion of the walking dead.
Back up.
Nightmare in Wax. Frightening. Diabolical. Weird. Nightmare in Wax. In color. A Crown International release.
Dear Mom and Dad, have gone to Chicago to seek fame and fortune. Don't be mad. Love, T.R. Later. T as in traffic accident.
Hi, Mom. Nothing. I just called to see how you were. How are you? No, really, nothing's wrong. I just wanted to see how you were. Listen, Mom, how's Dad anyway? How is he? Oh, Mom, would you please don't wake him up. Please don't wake him up, Mom. Would you please not wake him up? Hi, Dad.
Have you ever had malaria, tuberculosis, rheumatic fever, heart disease, kidney disease, or any mental illness?
No.
Have you ever been convicted of a felony?
12 arrests, no convictions.
Push the button for the desired floor. Step to the rear of the elevator
We expect you to think of your desk as your home during the day, so to speak. Just as you wouldn't keep a dirty home, we don't think you should keep a messy desk. Now, look up and down your row, Miss Baskin. That is your row.
Hello, TR?
Yes?
My name is Jack Mitchell. I've just arrived in town. Larry gave me your name. Hello, TR?
This is the living room.
Very nice.
And this is your bedroom. I think 2 bedrooms is mandatory, if you know what I mean. Listen, what you do is your own business, if you know what I mean.
Larry told me a lot about you.
What did he say?
He said When I get to Chicago, I should be sure to look you up.
Really? That's a lot to say.
TR's an absolutely super reader.
Really? What do you like best?
Mostly Lebanese classics.
Nice.
I know I'm not so smart, but even I know when someone's making fun of me.
You sound like one of those women's liberation people. A woman should get stimulation. Should get stimulation out of a home and children. What do you think, TR?
I think you're a schmuck.
You're making fun of me. Larry never said you were going to give me such a hard time.
You happen to be acting like a blob. I don't understand it. What are you giving him a hard time for?
You're absolutely right, Jack Mitchell. I have no right to give you a hard time, especially if Larry never told you I would. No siree, no hard time, not from this cookie. Who the hell is Larry? What's your name?
Larry. Larry Moore. What does TR stand for?
Thelma Ritter.
You're my favorite actress.
I try to fit in, you know, I really do. But do you know what scares me more than anything else in the world? I'm afraid that if you keep on getting disappointed, you wind up expecting less.
Dad, I'm not in trouble. God, Mom, what do you think? I'm some pregnant junkie? Well, he didn't mean to call so early. I'm really sorry.
They are young, they are free, and the sea is filled with promise. But they are not alone. Below a killer waits. Tintorera, tiger shark. There's a monstrous killer churning up the sea. Tintorera, tiger shark, rated R.